guys, this is just Freddie. Good to see you all. I haven't seen you for a little while, been a bit busy. Anyway, will Thailand survive 2021? Oh gosh, what next? Yes, it's a very good question for all those avid Thai people, Thais and flung us white people going to Thailand. Yes, will it survive? Well, it's a very good question, or what's going on with the sandbox. But then you really get fed up with calling it sandbox. We just want to get back into Thailand and for it to recover as a nation. Yes, will it ever get back to those, those days when it was like 70 baht to the pound? Instead of that misery little, 38 baht to the pound, like we probably all had in the past. It's pretty miserable, isn't it? So what's going to cause the change to this? Well, depending where you are. I mean, at the moment I'm stuck in the UK trying to get back to Thailand. Yes, so it's not a story there. It's a very long one too, and I don't think there's enough time on it on YouTube. Alright guys, so in 2019 they had 14 million, 14 million, that's a big number, isn't it? 14 million people, and all those Thai toilets, oof dear, I think of that, ugh dear, I made a video about that. Anyway, 40 million, and 3.5 million people would visit Thailand every month. All those aeroplanes taking off, and those Thai curries, oh yeah, handsome. And by the way guys, I do have hands, and doing something about it so you can see a bit more of me. Rather than just a square. But yes, so in 2020 they just had 6.9 million people visit, and when you go to think about it, in 2000 before this vaccine and the virus, you think 22%, whatever what that is, 22% of their GDP in Thailand used to be their nation's growth. Yes, so what's going to change there? Well, I don't think it's going to change to people like you and me going there. It's only going to change through the vaccination of people in Thailand. At the moment it's only 10% of Thai people which are lucky enough to have the vaccine. My mother-in-law the other day, she was offered the Chinese vaccine. She said, this is of course not true, she said to me, I want to see my grandchild, I don't want to die. Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't it? It just sort of stems up what they think of the Chinese vaccine. That doesn't mean it's not good. It's just my mother-in-law's opinion, and I've had good reports about it, so everybody's I've had the AstraZeneca myself. Alright guys, so we're actually going to make ourselves, or get ourselves, in 2021, the Thai government, they want digital nomads, what that might be. It just means somebody on their computer all day banging away the numbers and, going to live there. But, this not the digital nomads. They don't want that. They want the highly skilled people to go there, live there too. So they offer them packages like, you can have, a land you can own for 10 years. But what's all that about? There is ways, believe me guys, I'm going to talk about it online, rather than just owning companies. There is ways you can actually own property. Excuse me, I've got a very bad throat, I'm doing my best. And it's not vodka, by the way. They are doing their best to try and get people back there. But what about the visas? This is the big thing. You go to Vietnam and, there's no problem about the visas. Geezers, it's all very easy. And you can own land, not like Thailand. It's a complete bloody nightmare. I love Thailand, don't get me wrong. I've my heart, my soul, and to be the place I eventually, you know, carried away in a box. But you know, what they're doing about it, I think I heard people saying they're talking about, you know, you can go there for a year now and they're not going to make it so difficult to change. But there's just hearsay, you know, like, you know, the confused place Thailand can be, like this sandbox, you know, they didn't give it royal decree, the Gazette, it didn't go in the Royal Gazette until about, I think it's 2 or 4 days, you know, but I think it's officially 4 days before it didn't give much time to actually, you know, prepare, because they wasn't sure, because like many times they've actually said, you know, it's like the fox calling wolf, if you understand that avagy, is, you know, to say they're going to be, you'll be going into Thailand all at the last minute, which obviously is understandable in this crisis. We're in the whole world, it's not just us, but I'm quite lucky, I'm in the UK, came back here for a year, and we're stuck here. You know, I've got a 1-year-old son. Anybody going out to Thailand, by the way, and they've got children. You know, it's only 6,000. You think in the UK there's over 28,000 people which are being called with this virus in one day. So 6,000 is not a lot. I understand Bangkok is shut down, Hua Hin's shut down. So it doesn't really give you an awful lot to do, does it? As you know, if you're a tourist, you want to go around and visit places and get on a coach and have a drink, go to the bar and visit places. And, you know, when evening comes, you want to go to a nice restaurant. But as it is at the moment, you've got to wear the old mask everywhere, you know. You've got to wear it, otherwise there's a fine for that. But, you know, I think they're doing their very best. Like I say, this is nothing to do with knocking Thailand. It's just, you know, as a sheer commoner like I am, the retired, unemployed plumber, although I run a business, I've got to say, be very honest with you guys. Yes, so what else can they do? I think that's about really all they can do, what I've talked about regarding, they said about the people high end. Oh, and the retirees, you know, there's already all these people in Thailand who already are retired and adding money to the economy, which they don't talk about, you know, which is a bit of a pisser, really. They don't talk about the people who have actually living there, and you know, they're put into the economy all the time, you know, buying houses, buying cars, buying food, paying for electric and gas, all that type of thing. You know, it's a bit blind to say they're already high-end earners. You know, there's a lot of people which work in lots of specialist areas of Thailand which are already employed by companies working there, and there's nomads there already. But the nomads part is a bit of a funny one, isn't it, really? So there he is, he's knocking back the gin. It's got no lime in it though. Alright guys, so if there's anything which I've laid on or brought to you, you know, power to the people. Is there anything what you think that I've missed or something you like to say? Don't say it. Yeah, sometimes it's better just to keep it in there and there. Why bother wasting your breath? You don't get you nowhere, does it really? You know, if you want to leave your comments, I always reply back to comments. So don't get it wrong, guys. I won't be having my whiskey and lime. You've got to hide it somewhere, or a vodka. But, you know, in all truthfulness, I'm not allowed to drink, so I've got a health condition. And that's what's got me moving back at the moment, partly as well. So we're just waiting for back results. So, yeah, that's another good thing. Is anybody which does have landed in Phuket at the moment, if you could get back to me and give me some of your feedback, would be really appreciated. You know, just, I don't necessarily have to sort of... I'm going to talk about it on my channel, but I can if you want me to. So anybody's got some music or some art I can add to my channel, there's no charge, you know. I'm just you know, a little ant of a YouTube channel which not a lot of people watch. But anyway guys, please thumbs up, we do need a thumbs up. And if anybody has managed to watch the video, please just, if you can just give me a thumbs up. If you don't, well, that's fine, you know. It's another video. I enjoy making them anyway. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again, guys. The next one I think we're going to cover is about moving to Thailand, like myself, waiting to get on that plane. The situation keeps changing, as you know, guys. So really, I don't know what to say regarding that, because we was ready to go. It was on a 7-day quarantine type thing. And that what we felt was pretty okay. The numbers weren't high, but if you've got a child, once they're under 6 or 17, they can't have the vaccine. You certainly don't want to go to a hospital. There's nothing wrong with really some of the best hospitals in the world in Thailand. It can be assured, but it's not the place you want support for your family, and family's not near. So it's better to actually wait till it's perfectly safe. But saying all that, guys, have a great week. Stay cheerful, stay happy. Power to the people, it's only rock and roll. Cheers. I wish I could have one. Anyway, nice to see you all, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next week or two. Thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Just Freddy.